Hello, everyone. So, as many of you who qualified for a new regular UI claim at the end of your benefit year are still waiting to be transferred over to that new regular UI claim under the DNCP, there are now signs emerging that, in fact, not all of those who qualified for a new claim will actually be transferred over to that claim after all. Now, claimants, including a number of our subscribers, are getting hit with this bad news after reaching out to the EDD to see the progress of their new claim, only to be told their new claim is now invalid as they have not earned wages in the last 12 months, which goes against everything EDD has posted on the subject to date. As we have seen multiple times, like seen here, the EDD has repeatedly said the last 18 months of wages is used in determining a new claim and not 12 months, which is what EDD representatives are now saying. So if what the representatives are saying is true, the rules have seemed to change without EDD making a public announcement beforehand. Now, this would not be the first time they did that. Back in August, when FedEd was reduced from 20 weeks of benefits to 13 weeks, it was discovered, and we reported it on this channel, that the EDD sat on that information for weeks, only to make it public days before it took effect, which impacted claimants who expected benefits for at least 6 more weeks, some realizing they were effectively cut off within days. As late as September 27th, the EDD continued to post, like seen here, that it is 18 months of wages used in determining a new claim, so there's absolutely no clear, concise explanation for what is going on here. Now, I'm going to give all of you a scenario of what is happening to one of our subscribers, and this may be similar to what is happening to some of you. Now, Sydney was laid off from her job back in May of 2020 due to COVID. She filed for unemployment and started receiving benefits in late May of 2020 at an award rate of $400 a week. Over the next year, she continued receiving benefits. She was moved over to the PEUC extension once her 26 weeks of regular UI benefits had ended. Fast forward to May of 2021, she reached the end of her benefit year and filed for a new claim as required. She received a Notice of Unemployment Insurance Award letter in the mail. However, the weekly benefit amount was $380 a week, $20 less than her existing PEUC extension. She was kept on the PEUC extension and continued receiving benefits. On September 4th, PEUC ended. She was then placed on 1 week of FedEd until week ending 9/11 and has not been able to certify since, nor has she received any further communication from the EDD. Now, she called into the EDD this past week to be informed that the new claim that she was awarded back in late May was no longer valid because she had not worked in the last 12 months. No further explanation was given, and the call was abruptly ended. Now, looking at the situation, it becomes clear if the EDD had no intention of putting every person back on a regular UI claim that was awarded one once the federal programs ended in September, they should have immediately been put on that new regular UI claim once their benefit year had ended. Now, in the case of Sydney, it is true she would have seen a reduction of $20 a week in benefits. What would have happened is, had she been put on a new regular UI claim back in late May, she would have had enough benefits to take her into mid-November, which would have been 2 months after the federal programs had ended, meaning Sydney has lost out on nearly 2 months of additional benefits. Now, this is happening because the EDD decided to keep people on federally funded unemployment programs instead of moving them back over to state-funded unemployment, and in the process shorting thousands in additional benefits they were entitled to. First and foremost, you want to see what category you fall into. Did you qualify for the DNCP and simply put the EDD has not processed your new claim yet? Or do you now fall into the second category and your new claim is now invalid? Also, you can log into your UI online account, click on File a New Claim. If you receive this message like you see here, then your new claim may be invalid. Now, we are going to continue to monitor the situation and see if the EDD makes a statement in regards to this topic. We also will see how many claimants are truly impacted in regards to this situation. In the meantime, please make sure to click on the subscribe button below for future updates on this channel, and thanks for watching.